Hello. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before we begin, let me introduce my team briefly. My name is Muhammad Febri Haryanto, and the next is Dea Amanda, and the next there is Elsa Suci, the next there is Ade Yuliana, and the last one is Erliana November. Today, we're going to talk about a thing that we can't live without it. What do I mean? Why am I talking like this? Because this thing is very close with us. When we wake up, we take this thing immediately. What do you think about this thing? Did you get it? Yes, you're right. The thing that I mean is a cell phone. Today, we're going to talk about a cell phone. The presentation will be in 5 parts. The first of all, we're going to talk about the definition and history of the cell phone. And the second, we're going to talk about the functions of the cell phone. And the third, we're going to talk about the difference between a phone and cell phone. And the fourth, we're going to talk about impact on life. And the fifth, we're going to talk about the strength and weakness. Okay, let's get started. First, I'd like to talk about the definition of the cell phone. Okay, cell phone is a communication tool that can be carried anywhere and have the ability to send messages in the form of voice. This is a general understanding of mobile phones. In today's daily life, humans can hardly separate it from cell phones, especially with the development of mobile phones, so that mobile phones have various functions at once. Not only as communication tool, but also it has developed into a tool with other functions, such as entertainment media, business media, and etc. Now, we know the term smartphone, the term for a cell phone that can be used to do many things. Before the cell phone had the function it is today, the cell phone has come a long way since its inception. Okay, we're gonna move on to history of the cell phone. Okay, this is Martin Cooper. He is the inventor of the first mobile phone system. He is an employee of the Motorola company. He invented the cell phone for 1973. The first of the cell phone is the Diana TAC. The idea of this type was coined by Cooper, where the tool can be carried anywhere in a flexible way. The first mobile phone weighed up to 2 kilograms, and to produce it required a cost equivalent to 90 million rupees. The first cell phone that existed was far from what we can use today. But without the first cell phone, of course, there will be no technology that is very useful for humans to communicate today. Okay, so that was a history of the cell phone, and now I'd like to move on to the second part, and this part will be continued by Dea Amanda.
Ganti slide deh. Cellphone function. First, as a very effective and efficient communication tool, we can imagine how difficult it is for us to carry out various activities without communication tools, especially in this fast-paced era like today. So what happens is that it will definitely be very difficult for everyone to contact or to just ask about relative friends and others. To data storage, we can store various important files in various formats such as document, PDF, and other. In addition, large data storage capacity is also needed to store various applications such as Microsoft Office, share it. Information media, mobile phones are definitely equipped with internet access and search engines such as Google Chrome, Opera Mini, Safari. Therefore, by using a cell phone, it will be easier to get information on the internet media. Especially nowadays, in getting information from internet media is very fast, therefore in responding to information from internet media. The last, entertainment facilities. Almost all cell phones from various brands must provide YouTube, TikTok, Instagram applications, so that users do not need to access them through search engines. With these applications, mobile users can access millions of videos in a variety of content that will entertain them. In addition, there are millions of exciting games that can be download via cell phones, and games on this cell phone are not only played by teenagers. Even games on this cell phone can be played by children and parents. So I would like to move on third part, and this part will be continued by Elsa Suci.
The difference feature phone calls, send SMS, enable to surf the internet, can download app, keyboard, physical versus feature cell phone calls, sending SMS either via WhatsApp, edge, through the internet, can download apps, keyboard, digital, excellent camera quality. I'd like to move on to fourth part, and this part will be continued by Erliana Novembra.
Impact on life. Positive impact. Number one, confinement long distance communication. Cell phone can be the best alternative for keeping up with other people. News via text message or direct voice. Number two, means of entertainment during spare time. Mobile phone user, when feeling bored in silence, we can use it to play radio or music. Number three, complete package is needed. The existence of smartphone make us no longer need to buy a camera to capture moment. Just use the camera we have on our cell phone. Number four, disseminator of information. With the help of the internet, the information obtained will be easier. We can just type it once on your cell phone, then the information we are looking for will appear. Number five, help for speech difficulties. This often happens when we have a visit to a region or country that has another language. With the advantages of the online dictionary feature, we can use it to translate according to the language we want to use. Negative impact. Number one, forget the time. As a result of playing cell phone for too long, we unconsciously often waste time with them. Number two, addiction. Replying to message or calling at low rates and carried out continuously will trigger dependence. Number three, lack of rest time. Lack of time to rest is one of the negative impact of cell phone use. Playing with your phone for too long will sacrifice your rest time. Number four, the spread of false news. Fake news is news that we often get from information of whom we do not know the origin. Number five, the emergency of cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is a type of violence that is created by someone through speech that is a threat. I'd like to move on to the last part, and this part will be continued by Ade Yuriana.
Strength and facilitate communication and interaction. The first invention of mobile phone or smartphone is the airs of communication and social interaction. Two, more flexible and portable. The advantage of the next earphone is that it is more flexible and portable. Maybe you already noticed that earphone thrive in the modern era today have a small size and safety. It's easier to get information. Chartering on the mobile drive that you are was be social media, which are YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. For continued drive. that mobile drift also continue to expressible a number of very significant the lemonade why can be used by everyone. The theory of that letter is that it can be was my all people what it granddater or the lightning. We can when reading that can help the earth healthy. The feeling of airborne has no value that can interfere with the earth's if you the content with or stopping to the spread of hope in getting faster or fuck you in the which is very distributed to the public. The use of social media on mobile drift is also the spec of meeting that is no driver proven. True. 3. First often equally action after us as is often the care with threat or ignored user. 4. Can it information will be found and attitude log of mobile drift within the can after the behave and attitude of worse any can or at least can. 5. No visible contact. The next visible of elephant is that there is no visible contact.
Okay, so that was our presentation. And I would like to conclude our presentation by summarizing the information. So the cell phone is a communication tool, an entertainment media, business media, and etc. There are functions and there's a lot of benefits of the cell phones that is really useful for us. And then the cell phone has many features that we can use it. So I hope this presentation will give us more information and knowledge for your attention, and see you later. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.